Welcome to Unit 3, Lesson 3, Quotient Rule. In Lesson 1 of this unit, we learned about the sums and differences of derivatives. So if f of x is ax plus bx, then we know the derivative is just the derivative of a plus the derivative of b. If f is a minus b, then the derivative of f is just the derivative of a minus the derivative of b. That's 3.1. In 3.2, we dealt with product or multiplication. If f is a times b, then we know that the derivative is a times b prime plus b times a prime. We learned that in the last lesson. Uh, we've done addition, subtraction, multiplication, so now we do division. And that's what quotient means. Quotient means division. So in this lesson, we say if f is a divided by b, what is the derivative of f equal to? Okay. All right. As it turns out, the quotient rule tells us that if f is a divided by b, then the derivative of f prime of x, which is equal to df over dx, is b times a prime minus a times b prime over b squared. I'm going to show you a proof of it in the enrichment video. One way to remember it is low d high minus high d low over the square of what's below. That's because the one on top is high. The one on the bottom is low. So we know this is low from our formula. We know it's low times d high minus high times d low over the square, here's the square, of what's below. That's just a way of remembering it, but we'll prove it in the other video. Okay, so here's some examples of using or applying the quotient rule. Example 1. F of x is x squared plus 3x plus 5 on top over 4x plus 6 on the bottom. And we are trying to find the derivative f prime. It is low, which is 4x plus 6. D high, the derivative of the top. The derivative of x squared is 2x. Derivative plus 3x. Derivative of 3x is 3. Plus 5. Derivative of 5 is just 0, so that goes away. So this is low d high minus high minus high, which is x squared plus 3x plus 5. D low, the derivative of the bottom. Derivative of 4x plus 6 is just 4. Over the square of what's below. 4x plus 6 squared. You could simplify it, but that's good enough for now. So that's the form for the derivative of f of x. One more example. F of x is 10x minus 6 over 3x squared plus 8x minus 9. So the derivative, let's try this again. The derivative f prime of x has to be low 3x squared plus 8x minus 9. D high, derivative of the top. Derivative of 10x minus 6 is 10. Minus high, 10x minus 6. D low, the derivative of the bottom, which is 6x plus 8. How do I get that? That just comes from the product rule. We know that the derivative of 3x squared is 6x, because 3 times 2 is 6, and 2 minus 1 is 1. And the derivative of 8x is 8, over the square of what's below. So the square of 3x squared plus 8x minus 9. And that's it. Again, in the other video, we'll prove why the quotient rule is true.